All right, the American Academy of Pediatrics are now advising all children get that flu vaccine as soon as that shot is available. And we know we've seen the start of the flu clinics here at home just in the last week or so.
And it comes as kids, like we've been talking about all morning long, are heading back to the classroom. We'll hear talk more about the importance of getting your flu shot and COVID vaccine is epidemiologist Dr. Becky Dawson. She is joining us live this morning. Good morning, Dr. Becky. So when should children, or should they already be getting their flu shots for the year?
So usually we recommend that kids and adults get their flu shots in October. But this year we're really pushing hard to get those flu shots in as soon as they're available, which could be any day this week, really because we're seeing and expecting an earlier and potentially more harsh or kind of a little bit more flu this year. So sooner rather than later.
I know that we talked about the masks coming off, and that's going to kind of bring those flu case numbers back up. We're also seeing reports out of Australia, obviously in the other hemisphere, about a pretty bad flu season there. What are we potentially learning from Australia?
Right. So Australia's flu season runs from April to October. They're usually 6 months ahead of us here in the Northern Hemisphere. And they had a rough flu season. They had a lot of cases, a lot of hospitalizations. And I think really we're seeing, a resurgence in flu, not just because we've taken our masks off, but because we haven't dealt with flu in almost 3 years now. So our bodies don't really remember the virus. People are getting sicker. So it really makes that flu shot really important this year, maybe more so than years past.
And, we've talked about this a lot, but there are different kind of signs of COVID-19 now, and some of them mix a bit with the flu. How do we tell the difference, especially as kids are coming home from school and going back to the classroom?
So I think that we need to remember that there's a lot of diseases that are spreading. Many of them we can prevent or at least mitigate the effects of those diseases with those vaccines. So it's really important that we get vaccinated for flu and COVID-19. The beautiful part right now is you can get both of them at the same time. So both vaccines on the same day, one trip to the doctor or the pharmacy. So it should be simple and quick, but we really want to protect our kids before flu season really kind of kicks in and a lot of people are getting sick.
Yeah, tough to stay 100% protected, but do what you can. Dr. Becky Dawson, Allegheny College epidemiologist. We appreciate your time this morning.